What is going on, guys, and welcome back to another video here. And today I want to talk to you guys about something that I normally don't really talk about, and that is this guy. Now you're probably wondering, yeah, it's just a battery, right? Or you may not have known it was a battery. But whether or not you knew it's a battery or not, let me just say that this is probably one of the coolest, best batteries I think you can probably buy right now. And the reason why is because, first off, I was using the predecessor, which is the old battery from SmallRig, and first off, these smart batteries in general are just top notch. I love them. I love how light they are. I like how cool they are. I love the interface. I love the shape of them. I like how cubical they are, and just overall, just really good design. And also the ports that they come with are really, really fascinating. But there are a lot of changes on this VB99 Pro that they just released, and I must say that this is definitely an upgrade over the previous model, which is what I was using for quite some time. So let's go ahead and jump into some of those things on why you think maybe if you're considering, buying this. I'm just gonna talk right off the top. There's nothing scripted here. I'm just speaking straight from my experience. And I wanna just mention that one of the first things that I noticed when I picked up this battery and kind of opened it was that this flap, or this top here, used to just kind of hang open. So if you look at the previous model, this port opening would just kind of flab open and just kind of dangle like this while you're, have things plugged in. And let me just say that that's just not as clean as something, whereas this battery has an actual slot or a recess, and it kind of snaps in and it kind of stays there nice and snug. So that alone right there was a big selling point, because I used to hate that flap being in the way when I tried to plug in things. Now, the second thing I noticed is that on the first one, you actually only get one USB-C, whereas on this new one, you actually get two USB-C outs. Now, that is absolutely clutch in case you need to charge a phone or you need to charge some other peripheral for your camera. It just gives you that extra output to be able to charge more than one thing through USB-C. And I also noticed too the arrangement of the ports. So before, they were arranged in a way to where actually, depending on what you got plugged in, it could actually block one of the ports. But now the way they're positioned, the USB-C is actually vertical down the middle, and you've got your DC, 8 pin and 12 volt, or 8 volt and 12 volt pin ports here, kind of on the left and right of it. And then most importantly, one of the main things that I wanted to say and talk about was the front. And let me tell you, that big 99 on the front is quite nice. I used to pick up, I have more than one of these batteries, of course, and I used to mistakenly pick up the 99 watt battery by accident. But the fact that this is, more like reflective, and this one is kind of more matte, or it's also reflective too, but it matches the black color of the battery, so you can easily mistakenly pick up the wrong battery in a rush. Whereas this is just kind of hard to miss. It's really, really hard to miss. And also, when you turn on the battery too, the interface is just a lot better. You actually get this little circular graphic that really helps you know where you are with your battery. And while that's a really, really small quality of life thing, sometimes the way I have my camera rigged, the battery's facing in, and I can't quite read the text or the numbers, the digits, to kind of know, where I am with my power and how much juice I've got. But with this graphic, you can actually see exactly how much juice you've got just by that ring and how full or how less full it is. So a few quality of life things, I definitely think that this battery is just better. Mainly, I would say the number one thing that really makes this battery better is that how fast it actually charges and how efficient it truly is. Now, when we think about batteries, we don't really care about the design or the look or anything like that, really. But we really care about how reliable it is, and does it provide power to what you need to provide power to. And I must say that this thing does it, man. My camera just sips on this thing. I don't know what it is or what they've done, but my camera actually lasts almost as long as what I would get out of this one, even though it's a lot less wattage. And I just don't understand how that's really possible, but maybe the architecture in this one is just significantly better. The software, the firmware, whatever they have got going on inside. I'm not gonna get into the technicals, but just from my personal experience, this battery lasts a long time. And if you guys use an Atomos Ninja 5 like I do, that thing just drinks. It is a battery guzzler. And right now, I use this battery on now 3 main events, but either way, I think this battery is definitely worth upgrading to if you have a previous 99-watt model, and definitely highly consider this one, mainly because of that fast charging. I mean, you can charge this thing up probably, you know, almost within an hour or so, depending on your charger that you're using, of course. So final thoughts. Is it worth the upgrade from using the previous model to the new one? My short answer is yes, but the long answer is yes and no. No is if you have a lot of these batteries and they're still working great, and you know, you have no reason to upgrade and you're happy with it. But yes, if you just want those little quality of life things, such as that flap opening, you just want more of a sleek design and a more modern look to your camera rig. And you just want that more efficient battery, you want that faster charging, and you just want the latest and greatest from SmallRig. And I must say that SmallRig, I actually had an issue with the previous model, and their support team is absolutely phenomenal. So they were actually able to replace my entire battery, and so I must say that they are an actual good company to support, and we should definitely, you know, buy more products from companies that are willing to support and really provide that level of support to their customers with their products. So with all that to be said, I love this battery and I can't say it enough, and I hope you guys will bring yourself to getting one of these if you don't have one already. So anyway, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, a wonderful week, a wonderful month, and I hope you guys have a great year, and you guys take care. See ya.